Now, good afternoon, students. I want to believe you've been enjoying our classes so far. We bless God for another wonderful opportunity He has given unto us. To see today, the 26th day in the month of May 2020. We can always be grateful to God because He is a giver of life. So we are indebted to God because He has given us grace to see another wonderful day. And I wish all those Muslim brothers a wonderful Eid future. If I'm correct. Now, quickly, we want to start with today's business. I get it. Today's business. Now we are looking at operating system. I want to believe in the last class we've not forgotten what we discussed. Mind you, we try to treat what we did like 2 weeks ago. That's information transmission. We need to look at how best information transmission has brought about advanced technology and advanced development all over the world, and how best it has bring positive direction to Nigeria, to you and I as an individual. So which means we all need to be grateful to development of technology so far. So quickly now, we move into what we have this morning. This afternoon, and that is operating system. Now I know you'll be surprised. Now this topic this is a topic that you've done. I'm very correct in ICT, but this is another opportunity to do this again. We want to look at operating system. There are things we need to look at. We need to look at the meaning of operating system. We need to look at important functions performed by an operating system. We need to look at different types of operating system. We also need to look at examples of operating system. Look at what I'm saying. I've highlighted three things. That is the sub things or the subtopics to be looking at under operating system. I said the definition of operating system, important / functions performed by an operating system, different types of operating system, and examples of operating system. Now with my notes here, let me just move up a bit. Now the introductory part of the notes that talks about operating system. Now, operating system is a program or set of programs which acts as an interface between a user of the computer and the computer hardware. Now, from my own definition of what an operating system is. Now, an operating system can be defined as a program module. Just watch and listen carefully to my definition. See the same thing what I have in my name. As a program module that serves as an interface between the user and the system. I get it now. And that is why most time when you on your system, now within a twinkle of an eye, you discover that it will display the graphics content for you in a blue light manner. I get it now. So that is what the operating system that you have either on your laptop or your desktop, at the same time your phone. Now the phone can be iPhone, the phone can also be an Android phone rather. And that's why when you go to the setting of the phone, you will see the operating system your phone is using. I want you to do that now. Just do that practically practice it, navigate on your phone, go to the setting of your phone and check the operating system you have on your phone. I find one way or the other, don't allow that to distort your class. So let's move on. Now, still with my note, we have the main goals of the operating system are one, to make the computer system convenient to use. That is to make sure that I as a user, you as a user of the computer, to make it work easier for you to use. And there's something we call programmer friendly. We call it user friendly. That is the job of an operating system. It allows you, it allows I as an individual to enjoy what that operating system existing on my laptop, on my desktop, adventure on my what? On my phone. So let's continue. Now the second one is this, to make the use of computer hardware in what? Efficient way. Now another part of it is that the operating system will also help us to help you, to help I as a computer user to make use of my what? Hardware properly. Now when we talk of hardware, which I believe you not forgotten. Now hardware can be defined as the electromechanical components of the computer. Now, what are the electromechanical components? The electromechanical components, one, you have your what? Your CPU, you have your monitor, you have your printer, you have your scanner. You also have um, your projector that we have in the computer room, the projector. Those are good examples of what? Of hardware. You know, they are good examples of hardware. Now, let's continue. Now, operating system is a system of software now which may be viewed as collection of software consisting of procedures for operating the computer and providing an environment for execution of programs. It is an interface between user and computer. So an OS makes everything in the computer to work together smoothly and efficiently. Remember, in the course of my explanation, I said earlier on that that's for my own definition. The operating system can be defined as well as a program module which serves as an interface between I, the computer user, and the board and the computer. And I said again, I've come again, I said that is what you always see. Immediately you on, like now I'm trying to place my hand on the power button of my laptop I'm using in front of me here. Immediately I click my power button. After a micro millisecond, something pop out for me. And from there, I'll be able to know the operating system that is existing on my laptop. Like for me now, not quite long, I was done with upgrading the operating system of my laptop to Windows 10. I get it now. So the operating system I'm having on my laptop is Windows 10. And the example of that Windows 10 is sorry, the examples of that Windows operating system is Windows 10. Are you getting me now? You also have other examples. You have Windows 8, you have Windows 7, you have Windows XP. Now, those are examples of Windows operating system. Genesis. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Banjoko, are you following me? Good. So those are the examples of Windows operating system. So don't mix it up. When we talk of types of operating system, it's quite different from examples of operating system. Are you getting me now? Take note of that. As you're making your jotting, take note of that. Let me move my note up. There's a little diagram here. Now fine. When we talk of software now, do not forget two types of software. I remember vividly I was in the computer room when Mr. Stephen was explaining to me, which I believe you have forgotten. It should still be fresh in your memory. We talk of two types of software. That's application software and what system work software. Look at this diagram now you have in front of you. Look at the way I've been able to illustrate, making use of my diagram. Now you have hardware, sorry, you have application work software. That's from the first overshield. Then look at the way that we've broken into. That is under application software, you have your computer games, you have spreadsheets, you have word processors, you have databases, then you have your internet what browsers. Those are what examples of application software. Now coming to system software, which is the aspect we are really talking about, that is looking at operating on system. Now you have operating system, you have you have you have operating system, you have operating system, you have what? You have hardware, you have under hardware, you have CPU, you have disk, you have mouse, you have printer, then what? etc. And that is under your what? Your hardware component. Under hardware component, you have CPU, you have disk, you have mouse, and you have printer, etc. Mind you, the examples we have here is not putting a checkmate on high or possibly on you. That those are the few examples that we have under hardware. I get it now. Then we still have what utilities. Now fine, we don't have examples under utilities, but I can tell you one or two examples. When you talk of utilities now, one, let's assume you want to make use of your flash drive. Immediately you put it, you insert it in the port of your laptop. You see a message that will pop out to you. I get it now. That message is working under utilities. I get it now. You see scan or disk. That is the message you receive. Scan disk. When we check scan disk, immediately it will just give you an information that you are about to using a hard disk. I get it. So immediately what the message, immediately you click on that message, then it prepares your computer that you want to make use of that um flash drive. Is that taken? Fine. Another one is the time and the date. You understand? That's another utility work program. It runs on your system. I've given you two examples of utility programs because you might be wondering how come you don't have the examples here. The same thing also goes with what with the operating system. We also have types of operating system, which we will still get to. Now I'll move further to the note in front of you. You have figure one. Now that is just expressing what figure one is all about. Now the relationship between application and system software, you get it there. Because of our time, I don't want to read too much. So in case you want to ask any question, I'll drop the note for you on the WhatsApp platform. So let me quickly check that you have basic component of the computer system. Fine. Now you have offline, what we call offline because of the note. You see the way the diagram is trying to explain to you how an operating system works. Look at this, that diagram you see where you have line printer, CPU, card reader. That's what we call spooling. We call that was spooling. Good. Look at where I want us to check now. I don't know who among you is using this notepad, note pen to write. You are distorting the screen. So you are not allowing people to see clearly. Whoever is doing that, please stop that, or else I will remove you from the platform. These are the things, the challenges I have with so many of you. Even when teachers go extra mile to make sure you enjoy, a particular thing, you overdo it. Whoever is that person, I will trace you now just because I don't want you to waste my time. I will trace you and I will exit you. Can you just please remove the nonsense you are trying to do? Now, quickly now. Let's look at let's look at types of operating system. Look at it here now. Types of operating system. You have batch operating system. You have multi-programming operating system. You have multitasking operating system. You have multi-user operating system. You have what we call multi-reading operating system. You have time-sharing system. You also have what we call real-time system. Are you getting me now? Good. Those are the types of operating system that we have. So fine, that's going to be my few explanation for today. I get it. We've spent closely to 30 minutes. I get it now. Spend closely to 30 minutes. So please, you can ask any question you want to ask me concerning what I have explained to you, not quite long. So any question you want to ask me, any question, any question. Any question? You want to ask me a question? Any question? We have 23 participants. You can use your chat box. Use your chat box. If you have any question you want to ask, use your chat box to ask me your question. Tiffany, good afternoon. Any question you want to ask? Kindly ask your question. Now, today is not just the end of the topic operating system. We are still going to continue from there on, where I want to stop the class for today. So ask your question. Ask your question. Now, this is from Banjo Prayodele. She's asking, sir, please, examples of what? Utilities. Examples of what? Utilities. Now, let me quickly explain that to you again. Examples of utilities. Now, when you talk of utilities, now these are programs. I get in now programs that work, that called simultaneously. Let me use that word in your system. Now, what do I mean by that? A good example. I said scan disk. Scan disk is a good example. What is the job of the scan disk? I explained earlier on that when you introduce a flash drive to your system, possibly, let me give you this one now. We are all used to that. Possibly, you use your USB cable. What is your USB? Universal serial box. You connect it to your phone. And after that, you connect it to the UPS port rather, where you have USB port rather on your system. So from there, what do? It will give a sign to your system. And from there, you navigate. What do I mean by navigate? you navigate to um, you navigate to your that's your local disk. Now when you navigate to your local disk, you see that flash to tell you the name of the flash. So from there you click, or possibly it is your phone. It's going to show the name of your phone, Infinix X510, or possibly Samsung, whatever. So number one, that's one example. I get me now. That's example. That's an example of scan disk. Sorry, example of what? Program utility. Scan what? Scan disk. Like I also said, when you talk of time, the time and the date you have on your desktop or possibly your laptop, the utility program also concludes it. So I've given you two already. Now, as a good student, I want you also to make your own research. What are other examples of utility work programs? So with that now, I will know in my mind, I'll be convinced that you are not leaving everything to me to do for you. Take note of that. So any other question? I'm waiting. Any other question? Any other question you want to ask? Any other question you want to ask? Yes, so June, they are all examples of what utility work programs. Do you understand? Good. Now, like I said, I listed two for you. Now, this is June that has also giving us other examples. You have defragmenters, you have compressors, that's zip one, in case you want to compress a file. I guess most times some of you might have seen file that has something like zip. You see zip like this. So it's a good example of what utility programs. You use it to compress what files in a folder. You understand? So if there's no other question, I think we have to call it a day. That's a fine from Olajumoke. That's a PM Meta. Now it says, sir, can you please tell the types of operating system? Fine. I've made mention of that not quite long. But notwithstanding, let me quickly go back to that. I told you earlier when I was starting this class that for each Zoom class, I drop it also on the WhatsApp platform. Each Zoom class is 40 minutes. I get it now. And you know, I'm almost using the timer. So I have to hurry up now. So that you guys won't be time out. I get it. Now for the person that asks, Olajumoke that asks types of operating system, here you have the operating system here. Fine. Look at you have it at your line 12.5. Types of operating system. You have batch operating system. You have multi-programming operating system. We have multitasking operating system. We have multi-user operating system. We have what we call what? Multi-what? Multi-threading. We have time sharing system. We have real-time one. Okay, so we can screenshot these things. Okay, screenshot it now. So I have just 7 more minutes left to end this class. Any other question again? Any other question? Any other question you want to ask? Any other question? Okay, fine. So Juni is requesting for the video of this class to be posted on the, the WhatsApp or platform. I will do that. So once again, I say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for making this today's class awesome, interactive, and indeed to show you that truly we are what? We are in the class. How best more or much more can we enjoy class despite the fact that of COVID-19. But we are grateful to God that God has helped us to use this platform to learn. So I want to believe you have gained a lot. Kwejo, how are you? I want to believe you've gained a lot. So I will upload the video. I'm doing the recording. So just pray for Mr. Sorry to always have money to buy what? To buy data because Zoom also consume money when it comes to what converting it. You understand? And because of my friend, my lovely friend that decided to change, he's smiling now and smiling. That's a G. That will give you guys. Do you understand? So stay safe, stay healthy. See you guys next week. Bye. Love you.